What we're currently looking at is an Autodesk InfraWorks model that was originally created leveraging the model builder tools to essentially bring in all the existing conditions, site features, along with the aerial imagery and the waterways. And as we zoom in here, we've got our Revit design model of the structure. This is a generator and switchgear proposed structure that we're developing for the site, for this wastewater treatment plant upgrade. We've also brought in a surface model from Civil 3D along with some of the limits of grading or disturbance and the driveway, the proposed driveway for the structure. And what we're going to do here is we're simply just going to export to a 3D model. There's a couple different ways to interactively export or define your export extents. You could use the bounding box, which obviously wasn't going to capture everything, or we can use a polygon, which we're going to define our boundary now. And then the target coordinate system, we want to make sure that this is set properly. There's a couple different programs after you export it that will read the actual targeted coordinate system. So we're going to just define this. Since this is in the state of Virginia, we'll set it up for NAD 83 North Foot. And we'll define the location. For now, I'm just going to throw it on my local. Let's create a new folder. Call this InfraWorks to Torch. And then we'll place the file in there. You could see during the export process we don't have to do FBX, but for this current demonstration we're going to use FBX, and we're going to check these boxes, the large FBX, and uncheck the merge objects. And we're going to let this export. Okay, so now that's done exporting, let's open up Windows Explorer. And we'll go to that location where we saved the file on our desktop. InfraWorks to Torch. We're going to right click and copy the FBX file. And in my opinion, the easiest and quickest way to bring this FBX, this model, into the Torch environment is to just use the Dropbox function. You could also use Sketchfab, but that involves uploading it to the website. But here it's just a quick function. Put it in your Dropbox and you're ready to go. Now within Torch, we're going to create a new project. We're going to give this a project name, call it InfraWorks to Torch, just to keep it consistent. We'll click Save, and then this launches our project, our scene. And we're going to set the anchor point, and we'll click on Dropbox. Once this is done loading, we'll navigate to that InfraWorks export FBX file that we just uploaded. And there we go. We select it and we'll drag it onto our scene. You're going to see it's downloading, and then it's going to load. And there it is. And now what we could do is we could place this anywhere on our site. We could scale it up, we could move it around, we could rotate it. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place it on our site, scale it up so it's full size, and we could actually walk through our design model. We're going to have to move the elevation down a little bit just so we can walk through it. And here we go. We're going to go through this first door. There's another door. Let's go through there. We could see our Revit design model of the switchgear and generator building, and we're walking right through it. So if this demonstration has showed you anything or taught you anything, it's really more or less just the ease and accessibility of being able to walk through these models. And it's great for clients to be able to really see how their model, how the design is going to be placed within the surrounding existing conditions. Really allows the end user and the clients to fully immerse themselves in the design. And there you go.